Hello children, welcome to aimsindia's online classes. This is biology session. We are discussing the lesson excretory products and their elimination. You know very well, the living organisms perform number of activities. During these activities, the activities in sense vital activities like digestion, respiration, reproduction, a variety of during these activities, vital activities, variety of waste products are produced. For example, some of the food we eat is not used by our bodies. The undigested food is a waste product. During respiration, water and carbon dioxide and heat are produced as byproducts or wastes. Urea is another waste. It comes from the used up proteins. Some of the waste products like urea are very harmful and toxic. So these must not be accumulated within the body. Otherwise, the accumulation of waste produces health problems. So we are very fortunate. Fortunately, each organism has a mechanism of its own to remove the waste products. Okay, children? The process of removal of waste products is called excretion. If you take lower plants and animals, in organisms like amoeba, paramecium, hydra, most of the metabolic wastes are removed through the general surface of the body by a simple process called diffusion. Okay? The specialized organs of excretion are lacking in these primitive unicellular plants and animals. Okay, how the diffusion takes place? So the high concentration of the wastes owing to the production of the waste by living protoplasm will leaves the concentration gradient. According to the concentration gradient, the outward diffusion of dissolved carbon dioxide and waste nitrogenous compounds all over the large surface takes place. This is the diffusion, means from high concentration to low concentration. When the concentration of carbon dioxide increases, it leaves the body through the plasma lemma. And when the concentration of oxygen decreases, the atmospheric oxygen enters into the body. This is called diffusion. Okay, there is no special system in amoeba, paramecium, and hydra and lower animals. Okay, there is no special system. So, but in this particular video, we are going to start how the excretion takes place, how the excretory products are produced and their elimination takes place in a group of animals. Okay, are you ready, children? Let us proceed. Excretory products and their elimination. All plants and animals produce harmful substances due to a number of metabolic activities occurring in their body tissues. Carbon dioxide produced during respiration, it is removed by lungs. The ammonia is the chief nitrogenous product which is produced as a result of metabolism of proteins and amino acids. The metabolism of proteins and amino acids produce ammonia. This ammonia is highly toxic to the body tissues and is eliminated as it is by aquatic animals. While on land animals, the ammonia combines with the carbon dioxide to form a less toxic substance called urea, which eliminated from the body. Okay, in aquatic organisms, ammonia NH3 is removed as it is, eliminated as it is, whereas in the terrestrial animals, land animals, this ammonia combines with the carbon dioxide and forms urea. Okay, CONH2 taken twice, it's ammonia, it's urea. Okay, thus the process of excretion can be defined as the elimination of waste products from the body which otherwise are toxic if retained within the system. Okay, the elimination of nitrogenous waste materials from the body is called excretion, and the system which helps in the process of excretion, it is called excretory system. Okay, children, the organs that are involved in this process constitute or together form excretory system. So let us see. The elimination of nitrogenous waste products is a major function of excretory system. Okay, simultaneously, the nitrogenous products varies from species to species, from animal to animal. Okay, the groups. So most of the nitrogenous wastes are formed due to the catabolism of proteins, breaking down of proteins. Normally, according to the species, the proteins are catabolized into ammonia, urea, or uric acid. There are three types of nitrogenous waste materials produced by the living organisms or animals. What are they? Ammonia, urea, and uric acid. Okay, this is the excretory system. If you take the excretory system, it is a unit which performs excretion. So this particular excretory system include a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, and a urinary bladder. The human excretory system also include this type of excretory system is present. Most of the terrestrial animals possess kidneys as excretory organs. So excretory products and their elimination. First, let us we are discussing about the nitrogenous waste materials. Ammonia, aminotylism. What is amenotylism? The ammonotylic organisms are those which eliminate their nitrogenous metabolic waste mainly as ammonia. Okay, and the phenomenon is called ammonotylism. The phenomenon in which the ammonia is eliminated from the body is called ammonotylism. Ammonia is constantly produced in the organisms by the deamination of amino acids, and it is very highly toxic if retained in the body. So it must be immediately removed from the body as soon as it is formed. So the elimination of ammonia requires large amounts of water. This can be done only in the aquatic forms of life. Okay, that's the reason why in most of the aquatic animals like fishes, tadpole larvae, so they produce ammonia as their excretory products, as they are living in the aquatic medium, water. Okay, fish is a good example of ammonotylism. In aquatic animals like aquatic invertebrates, bony fishes, and aquatic amphibians, it is quickly eliminated. Ammonia is quickly eliminated in the surrounding water because it is highly soluble in water. Eureothelism. Eureothelism is the second. The eureothelic organisms are those which eliminate their nitrogenous metabolic waste mainly as urea. Okay, example here, the mammal, a rat is given, urea. Okay, urea is formed in the liver by combining ammonia with carbon dioxide and is comparatively less toxic than ammonia. So there is one specific cycle takes place in the terrestrial animals, mammals. So that is ornithine cycle. It is a special cycle takes place in the liver. So the conversion of highly toxic ammonia into urea, it is called ornithine cycle. Okay, the synthesis of urea from ammonia requires the expenditure of energy. The elimination of urea requires less water compared to ammonia. Okay, and the animals are called eureothelic animals, and the phenomenon is called as eureothelism. 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 Urea is the main product of excretion in man and all other mammals. Some aquatic animals, even aquatic mammals like whales and seals, and the desert mammals such as camel and kangaroo, the terrestrial and semi-aquatic amphibians like toads and frogs, and cartilaginous fishes such as sharks and stingrays, they are all examples of eureothelism. Their main excretory product is urea. Some animals can concentrate the amount of urea present in their urine. The man can concentrate urea in the urine more than 100 times its concentration in the blood. So earthworms excrete ammonia when sufficient water is present, but eliminate urea when the conditions are dry. So interesting thing. Actually, earthworms, annelids, they are ammonitilic when the conditions are favorable, wet soil conditions. But in summer, the conditions are dry, they convert into eureothelic. They excrete urea. The tadpoles eliminate nitrogenous waste as ammonia, the larvae of frog. But when they become adult, the frogs mainly eliminate urea. Okay, here earthworm, it is ammonitilic, wet conditions. It is eureothelic in dry conditions. Next, Eureothelism. Eureothelic organisms are those which eliminate their nitrogenous metabolic waste mainly as uric acid. Uric acid is the least toxic nitrogenous waste product. It is the less toxic nitrogenous waste product and requires very less amount of water for its elimination. Most of the desert animals, they are eureothelic. The animals which live in waterlogged conditions, dry conditions, they are eureothelic. Therefore, the uric acid is formed only in those animals which have limited supply of water. In the cloaca of reptiles and birds are the very good example of eureothelic animals. In the cloaca of reptiles and birds, the uric acid accumulates and is further concentrated there. It passes out of the body as whitish semi-solid substance. Okay, that is nothing but a uric acid. Uric acid is also eliminated by insects. In humans and other primate mammals, the urine contains a little of uric acid in addition to urea. Okay. So actually during the metabolism of proteins, the proteins are converted to amino acids, the amino groups, the nucleic acids converted into nitrogenous bases, and these nitrogenous bases of nucleic acids are also converted into amino groups. So these amino groups in fishes, the most aquatic animals including many fish, this ammonia is converted to ammonia. Okay, the amino acids are converted to ammonia, whereas the amino acids in mammals, the most of the amphibians, sharks, some bony fishes, it is converted to urea. And the same amino acids in birds, insects, and many reptiles, the land snails, it is converted to uric acid. Okay, the process in which the amino acids are converted to ammonia, it is called amenotylism. If the amino acids or the proteins converted to the nitrogenous waste materials called urea, then it is called Eureothelism. If it is converted to uric acids, then it is called Eureothelism. Example for Amenotylism: fishes, tadpole larvae. The example for Eureothelism: amphibians, adult amphibians, mammals. Whereas the examples for the Eureothelism: insects, birds, and reptiles. Okay. The excretory system consists of organs and tissues participating in the removal of waste products. Some of these excretory organs, it constitutes the urinary system, which forms the and eliminates the urine and helps mainly in the excretion of nitrogenous waste products, such as, okay, the nitrogenous waste products means it may be ammonia, urea, or uric acid, and along with that some water and some mineral salts are also eliminated. So apart from its this urinary system, they have some accessory excretory organs and tissues such as skin, lungs, and liver. They are accessory excretory organs, but necessary excretory organs is kidney. Okay, depending upon the habitat in which they live, depending upon the metabolism and the production of metabolites, the excretory system and the organ involved in it, the process of excretion varies from organism to organism. Okay, so here the kidneys, excretory system, a pair of kidneys, ureters, and urinary bladder together form the excretory system. The mode of excretion varies in different kinds of animals. Okay, children, more we are going to discuss. Read the textbook. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.